listeners in North America, the East Coast. We can also be heard on the internet and WMA, MP3, and AAC Plus formats at www.rri.ro Channel 1. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Flickr, Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, and SoundCloud. We wish you good reception conditions. Welcome to this broadcast on Radio Romania International. Radio Newsreel.
With the newsreel. As usual, we start with a news bulletin, followed by a commentary on the corruption scandal involving the Prime Minister of Romania. Later in the newsreel, we take a look at the new forestry code in Romania. First, the news with Cristina Matescu. Headlines. The Prime Minister of Romania, Victor Ponta, was heard on Monday by the Judicial Committee of the Chamber of Deputies after the National Anti-Corruption Directorate requested Parliament's approval for prosecuting him on charges of conflict of interest. Romania's Parliament will vote on Friday on a no-confidence motion initiated by the Liberal opposition against the government. And after talks with the parliamentary parties about the country's new defense strategy, President Klaus Iohannis will chair on Tuesday a meeting of Romania's Supreme Defense Council. The Prime Minister of Romania, Victor Ponta, was heard on Monday by the Judicial Committee of the Chamber of Deputies. The Chamber voted against a request by the National Anti-Corruption Directorate to approve the start of criminal investigations against the Prime Minister over a possible conflict of interest during his term in office. The Directorate has already initiated criminal proceedings into 3 other offences related to Ponta's activity as a lawyer before taking office. The Prime Minister is facing charges of forged documents under private signature, accessory to tax evasion and money laundering, as part of a case involving former Transport Minister and Social Democratic Senator Dan Șovan. President Klaus Iohannis and the opposition called on Ponta to step down, but the latter refused. He told a meeting with the leaders of the Social Democratic Party that he was willing to fight to the bitter end if he had their support. A no-confidence motion initiated by the National Liberal Party against the government was read on Monday in Parliament, ahead of Friday's debates and votes. The Liberals want Victor Ponta to resign, accusing him of deliberately sabotaging the voting process abroad during last year's presidential elections and blocking by-elections and local and parliamentary elections this year. This is the third no-confidence motion against the Ponta cabinet, with both previous motions being rejected last year by Parliament. Romania's Supreme Defense Council meets on Tuesday. Chaired by President Klaus Iohannis, the meeting will focus on the country's national defense strategy, the impact of and the measures to prevent illegal deforestation, and the purchase of a multi-role aircraft for the Romanian Army. On Monday, the President invited all parliamentary parties to attend the talks on the country's new defense strategy. The latter highlights the importance of Romania's defense sector by providing it with a higher budget. The strategy also entails Romania's position with regard to NATO and the European Union. The Romanian businessmen Ovidiu Tender and Marian Iancu were sentenced on Monday to 12 years and 7 months and 14 years respectively for charges of fraud and money laundering. This ruling by the Bucharest Court of Appeal is final. Ovidiu Tender and Marian Iancu have been on trial since 2006. After one of the longest trials in Romania, the two were found guilty of the illegal takeover of a company in the east of the country, causing it to lose almost 44 million euros by means of a complex financial network.